I hope you'll indulge me just a little bit as we take a look at a roofing issue from a libertarian's perspective. Hi everybody, this is Tracy Bookman, owner of Homestead Roofing, and welcome to another one of our Walk in the Park videos. And today, guess what? We're going to dive into politics just a little bit. Now, I told you we're going to look at this from a libertarian's perspective, and yes, I do identify as a libertarian, but I don't identify with the Libertarian political party. Basically what it means is that personally, individually, I espouse libertarian political viewpoints, but I think the Libertarian political party is way off base on so many things that I don't identify with them. Now that we got that little disclaimer out of the way, let's talk about a bill that recently passed in Florida, SB76. Now, believe it or not, what happens in Florida is going to affect people in other parts of the country. I'm here in Colorado, and Colorado homeowners, guess what? This is going to eventually affect you. So I have read the actual Senate bill document, and I have to say, just like every other government document, it's really difficult to understand. But the gist of the bill, supposedly, what they're telling us, or what they're telling Floridians, is that this bill is to protect you, the homeowner. It's to keep your insurance premiums lower. Well, having read the bill, I really struggle with understanding how in the world the language of the bill is going to keep insurance premiums lower. So if we look at this, like I say, from a libertarian's perspective, libertarian doesn't like government interference. Libertarian wants limited government. So some of the things that I was able to glean by reading the actual document was that there is now prohibited advertisements in Florida for roofing. And it seems like you can't, in your advertisements, encourage a homeowner to file an insurance claim. So I'm pretty sure that that means that on door flyers or mailers, door-to-door canvassers, anything like that, you're not allowed to encourage a homeowner to file an insurance claim. Now, you tell me, is that protecting the homeowner, or is that protecting insurance companies? You be the judge. Here's another thing that SB 76 prohibits. It prohibits a roofing contractor from giving customers referral rewards for referring the contractor to other business. So imagine with me, if you will, that you are my customer and you live in a showcase neighborhood. Roofs there are really expensive. Let's say your roof is going to cost $25,000 to replace. Let's say you refer me to two of your neighbors who also have roofs pretty much the same size as yours. Well, that's worth another $50,000 to me as a contractor. The way that I'm interpreting SB 76 in Florida is to mean that I'm not allowed to give you any kind of reward for referring me to your neighbors. So, you know, if I wanted to give you $250 gift card for each one of those, or a $500 gift card, or like oftentimes what we do here most of the time is we'll send both parties a nice package of local organic ranch raised meat from a ranch right here in Black Forest, Colorado. I don't think in Florida I would be able to do that anymore. So you tell me, is that protecting the homeowner? Is that keeping the homeowner's insurance rates low? Or is that protecting the insurance company? You be the judge. Here's the kicker though. There's something that got pulled from the law at the last minute. And that would have allowed insurance companies to move you from full replacement cost coverage on your policy to actual cash value. That means that the way that it was written, after your roof is 10 years old, your coverage moves to actual cash value, meaning that they would not have paid you the depreciation amount on your roof like they do now. So right now, if you have replacement cost coverage on your policy, you get 2 checks. First one is minus the deductible, minus the depreciation. Then when the work is done, you get the depreciation money. That's called recoverable depreciation. But this bill would have allowed insurance companies to move you to actual cash value, so that way after 10 years your coverage starts to prorate and you have to pay more and more and more of a percentage. So how does that affect you as a homeowner? Well, if you're working hard, you're being diligent of maintaining your roof, keeping it in good condition so that it lasts longer, and then there's all of a sudden some sort of catastrophic weather event. Let's say your roof is 17 years old, 18 years old, 20 years old, whatever. Now you have some sort of catastrophic event and you need your insurance to help restore you to pre-loss conditions. Guess what? All that work that you did to maintain your roof for that time period, now you're going to be penalized because you're going to have a much larger share of the cost of the replacement. How does a law like that in Florida affect us here in Colorado? Well, because you know that kind of thing is going to start rolling out all over the country. In fact, there are 2 insurance companies here in Colorado that actually do that very thing. So apparently that's legal here in Colorado for insurance companies to be able to do. One insurance company does the same thing. After 10 years, they start prorating your insurance coverage. Another insurance company does it after 4 years. Now, if you don't think that that's an unpleasant surprise, now remember, you as the homeowner have to do your due diligence about your insurance coverage. If you don't know that that's the kind of coverage that you have, shame on you when you file a claim and you get surprised. But here's the down and dirty facts. In 2018, there were some major hailstorms here in Colorado Springs area, and we had some customers that are insured, or that were insured with that company that prorates you after 4 years. Guess what? They got the nasty surprise of finding out that on top of their high deductible, they also were responsible for about 50 to 60% of the cost of replacing their own roofs. That did not sit well with them. Now, if it had just been your normal run-of-the-mill hail damage, they probably would have just wrote it out. But this wasn't. I mean, this was baseball-size hail, and it put holes through roofs, so people had to get their roofs done. Imagine their shock, their dismay. Imagine how upset they were at their insurance company and agent when they discovered what actually had to come out of their own pocket. I'm going to re-emphasize though, if you're a homeowner and you don't understand what your insurance coverage is, shame on you when you file a claim and you get that kind of unpleasant surprise. But I have to ask again, do we really think that the government is here to help us? Do we really think that the government's looking out for our best interest? Is this law designed to protect you as a homeowner, or is it designed to protect the insurance companies? You can be the judge on that one. But if you've got any questions about roof repairs, roof replacements, or the insurance claim process, you can give us a call right up here at our office phone number, 719-433-6991. You can also visit our website. That's right down here, homesteadroofingcolorado.com. We've got a ton of information out there, lots of videos, blog articles, all of it educational for you. If this video has been helpful, please give us the big thumbs up. If you've got questions that you want us to answer on a video, leave those in the comment section down below. Also, please subscribe to our channel. Click the bell icon up there so that way you get notified when we've got new videos. And until our next walk in the park, I'm Tracy Bookman, owner of Homestead Roofing.